Hey, welcome to the numbers game. I'm Coach T, and today we'll be going over the order of operations, or PEMDAS. So, what is the order of operations? Well, the order of operations tells us what order to solve an equation in, or given a math problem with multiple operations going on, it tells us what to look at and solve first. So, let's take a look at this example up here. There's a lot going on up here, I know. We've got division, multiplication, exponents. What do we do first? Well, the order of operations tells us to first solve what's in the parentheses, then solve the exponents. Next, we'll multiply, then divide, add, and lastly, subtract. So that's PEMDAS, PEMDAS. Another way to remember the order of operations is to say to yourself, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Now, if you don't like that one, come up with your own and drop it down in the comments below. So let's take a look at a couple of order of operations examples. So our first example is 2 times 4 minus 1. So in this example, we have multiplication and we have subtraction. So the order of operations tells us to first multiply before we subtract. So we'll multiply 2 times 4, which gives us 8, and then we'll subtract 8 minus 1, which gives us 7. Easy, right? Well, let's do another one. So in our next example, we have 50 minus 2 plus 3 times 9. So we have subtraction, we have addition, multiplication, and then also don't forget we have parentheses. So the order of operations tells us to first solve the parentheses. We don't have any exponents, but we do have multiplication, and so we'll do that second. No division. We do have addition, but it'll be solved when we solve through the parentheses. And then lastly, we have subtraction, so we'll do that last. So let's get started. So in the parentheses, we have 2 plus 3, which gives us 5. Next, we multiply. We have 5 times 9, which gives us 45. And then lastly, we'll subtract to get our answer of 5. So that's 50 minus 45 gives us 5. So now we have everything we need to go all the way back to the beginning and actually solve through this problem up here. So for this example, you'll see that we actually use all 6 operations. So it's really important to reference PEMDAS as we have in our previous examples. So PEMDAS tells us to first solve the parentheses. We have 2 sets, so let's just start with this one here. So in our first set of parentheses, we have 30 divided by 2 minus 10. PEMDAS tells us to divide before we subtract. So we'll divide by 30 divided by 2 first, which gives us 15. And then we'll subtract 10 from 15 to give us our 5. So then we have 5, and then we bring down our exponent squared. So let's look at our next set of parentheses. In this set, we have 13 plus 7. That gives us 20. So that's times 20. PEMDAS tells us to next solve through our exponents. So we've got 5 squared and 5 squared, and so these become 25. 25 plus 25. Next, we multiply. So we've got 2 times 20. That gives us 40. Now we add 25 plus 25, 50. And then lastly, we're going to subtract to get our final answer of 10. So that's 50 minus 40, and that leaves us with 10. So this is how we use the order of operations to solve an equation or a math problem with multiple operations going on. If this video was helpful, subscribe or hit the like button. Bye.